Il 31 gennaio 2018 è decollato da Amburgo per il suo volo inaugurale l'A-321LR, la versione long range degli aerei della famiglia A-320 di Airbus. Un velivolo che con un'autonomia di oltre 7.000 km può essere impiegato anche in rotte intercontinentali. Ascoltiamo in inglese le parole del responsabile del programma A320, Klaus Roewe.
It's a real game changer because it combines the super efficiency of the single-aisle segment with the capabilities of the wide-body segment, while combining seat fuel burn with range capability and comfort. You can see this aircraft can now fly over the Atlantic comfortably from New York to Paris, or it can also serve any other route such as Dubai, Beijing, or Singapore, Sydney. Long range means we have a range capability of well above 7,000 kilometers, and this is enabling many routes over the Atlantic Ocean, which today are only served by larger aircraft. And it's also enabling new routes, which today are not flown because there is not such a demand of passengers. So it will in fact enable the airlines to generate new business, which is not possible today. This is a real long-range aircraft and the only advanced modern single-aisle aircraft flying over the Atlantic Ocean, and it consumes more than 30% less fuel than any other aircraft in the segment. Middle of the market is a segment which sits well above the single-aisle market but well below the long-range market. And with this aircraft we are entering from the bottom into this segment, so in fact the residual market for aircraft in the middle of the market is diminished and shrinking drastically because this aircraft will eat the largest part of it. It will be all sorts of airlines. It can be a main carrier. It can also well be a new business model for low-cost carriers. It can also be private airlines doing it, making high-comfort services. The aircraft is extremely versatile and it can fly very long range in a low-density super comfort layout, but it can also well seat 240 pax in high-density layout to fly super economically. You will never be constrained whatever layout the airline is choosing. They can enable or disable the doors and it's fully flexible. You can as well, depending on your fuel demand, put 1, 2 or 3 additional center tanks into it, 2 in the aft cargo hold and 1 in the front cargo hold. The reason why we call it long range is because you have the capability to install a 3rd additional center tank in the front cargo hold, right behind the Statue of Liberty, and this enables a fuel volume that makes you capable of flying more than 7,000 kilometers. In fact, it is the A320 family is clearly leading its segment. We have more than 8,000 aircraft in service, and every 2 seconds, somewhere in the world, an A320 family member is taking off or landing, and very soon it will be this one on top.